Welcome to our series, Moving America Forward. Each week we'll be focusing on America's entrepreneurs as they take us to new roads, new opportunities, new ways to fill the gaps left by today's failing companies. Our series will be looking at that and a lot more. So come with me and watch as the entrepreneurs of our nation move into the future. I'm William Shatner, and you're watching Moving America Forward.
I'm Doug Llewellyn here in our studios in Los Angeles with our guest today, Dr. Angela Cameron, who is a specialist in cosmetic dentistry, and her office, which is called Sophisticated Smiles, is headquartered in Johnson City, Tennessee. Dr. Cameron is a specialist, as I point out, in cosmetic dentistry. She's received many awards. Here's an example. This is an award where she is named one of the top International Association of Dentists members of Dentists of the World. She's included in this list. And in addition to that, I have another plaque here that I'm about to show you. And this is one that has been issued by the Commercial Research Council of America. It's Guide to Top Dentists, and Dr. Cameron is listed here under the category of cosmetic dentistry as one of America's top dentists. She has great credentials. Let me introduce her to you. She's sitting right here at the desk with me. Dr. Cameron, nice to have you with us indeed.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
You know, a short while ago, you had a chance to have a conversation and answer some questions from William Shatner. Before we get into our in-depth conversation with you, let's take a quick look at that and see how it went.
Okay.
It's not easy to succeed in today's competitive world. Describe for me, briefly, what it is you do and why you think you've been successful. And does that have anything to do with moving America forward?
Mr. Shatner, my main focus is in the field of dentistry, specifically cosmetic dentistry, and I've been successful because I use today's latest advancements, technologies, materials, and techniques in a caring environment in order to give my patients a better image, better health, and a better and more productive life. And that, Mr. Shatner, is how I'm helping to move America forward.
And so there you are, a brief conversation that Dr. Cameron had with William Shatner. Dr. Cameron, let's begin by taking a look at some of the problems that the patients who come to see you present when they come into your office. What are the big issues?
You know, a lot of patients come to see us purely with cosmetic concerns. They have an underlying healthy foundation in their mouths, but they're wanting to look younger or more attractive, or maybe they're concerned that their teeth are more yellow than they would like. And so that's one category of patients that come to see us. And you know, there's nothing wrong with wanting to improve yourself and put your best foot forward. But another category of patients that we see, and this is more commonly the patient that we see, is someone who, for lack of a better term, has a broken smile, someone who has cavities, they have missing teeth, maybe they're recovering from past drug addictions that took a toll on their teeth, or maybe a past abusive relationship and they're wanting to improve their smiles, or maybe they just weren't born with a very either healthy or attractive smile and they want to improve upon themselves, again, so they can put their best foot forward. And those are the main types of patients that we help.
But you are a general dentist. I mean, someone has cavities, you fix cavities as well.
That's right. You better believe it. Yes, we do.
The point is, what's really interesting is that dentistry today, you really are able to change people's smiles, can't you?
That's right. It's all about the transformation, and I really love to help transform people's smiles and to really, you know, the main thing is to get to know the patient first and to know what their goals are and what kind of smile that they want, and then to give them the best options to get there.
I also understand it's really interesting because you're headquartered in Johnson City, Tennessee, but you have patients that come to you from far and wide. How far away do people come to you from?
You know, obviously most of our patients are from the East Tennessee area, but we have patients from Kentucky and Virginia, North and South Carolina, from Florida, all from the East Coast and Georgia. But we also have a handful of patients that actually fly from overseas to see us, and that's really a testament, and it is one of those things that I love to see them and to, you know, provide them the services that they come to us for.
Are these people who were patients who left and went went overseas or who have heard about you from overseas?
You know, that's an interesting question, and most of them are patients who were existing patients who moved overseas and still travel to us for their regular dental care. But then some of them are actually patients or their friends, or they meet our patients who live overseas who have raved about us, and then they end up coming to us from overseas for their dental work. And you know, they could go anywhere, and it's a very humbling and is a testament to our patients for spreading good word of mouth about us.
And to your abilities with them, no question about that.
You.
You know, one of the best ways to get an idea of what can be done is to take a look at some pictures. I want you to look at this. This is one of your patients. That looks like a really wide smile we're seeing here, but this is a patient who had, well, let's face it, terrible teeth. What was the problem with these teeth?
You know, it was a combination of genetics, being exposed to some environmental factors that damaged his teeth during development, and then just wear and tear with time. He's a gentleman that just with time, his enamel was so weak, it just broke down prematurely.
All right, take a look. I'm going to show you the before. Let's go back and see the before, and here's the after. I mean, you talk night and day. This is it.
Yes, definitely.
Obviously, he must have been thrilled with what you were able to do.
He was very excited, and he was able to function a lot better as well. It's not just purely about the cosmetics, it's also about the health and the function, because some people come to us and their teeth, you know, don't look the way they want them to look, but they also don't function the way that they want to function. Maybe they have a hard time chewing or even speaking or just going about their daily lives because of some things going on with their smiles.
You know, I said you can change people's smiles. You really can change people's lives.
Yes, and you know, that's one thing. That's why I do what I do and why I love and have a passion for cosmetic dentistry, is you can transform someone not just physically, but help them become a better person emotionally and have more confidence. You know, confidence is huge when you're interviewing for a job, or maybe you're going on a first date with someone, and it's more than just a cosmetic thing. It goes deeper than that.
Let's take a look at some of the techniques that are available for you to use. You know, there have been so many advancements in the field of dentistry just in the last 5-10 years. It's amazing. You have some of them lined up on the desk in front of you. Why don't you demonstrate or show me exactly what you have?
This is an example of some veneers, and this is a thinner veneer or a no-prep veneer that is offered nowadays for you to be more conservative.
So what does a veneer do? How does that use?
A veneer, it covers the tooth and camouflages. You can go lighter in shade, or you can correct.
So you might have a chipped tooth, as we see there?
Right, and the veneer would basically cover it and make it appear like a natural tooth. Veneers are the most versatile.
So we got a shot.
Veneers are the most versatile of all the cosmetic options that we have. You can really do a lot with those.
And that's a relatively simple procedure, isn't it?
It is. You know, we do the diagnostic pre-workup with the patient, and then basically two appointments, and they're complete.
Okay. Let's go next to the Invisalign. What is this?
Yes, this is Invisalign braces, and these move the teeth orthodontically, and it's a really wonderful product, and it's a wonderful alternative to the metal braces. Most of our patients who do the Invisalign are adult patients, and you know, no adult wants to go about their daily lives and have metal braces in their mouths.
It totally replaces metal bracelets?
It does, yes. They can do almost everything that metal braces can.
And do they wear those full time or just at night?
Actually, these particular Invisalign braces, you wear them 24/7. You take them out when you're eating, and that's another great advantage to them, is that you can brush and floss your teeth normally, whereas with the traditional metal braces, that can be tougher to clean. So
and what happens is what they're doing is they're forcing your teeth into the proper position. Is that right?
That's right. A new set is put in approximately every 2 weeks until the desired tooth movement, final movements are achieved.
How long normally does someone wear Invisalign?
Anywhere from about 12 to 18 months, depending on the severity of the problem we're trying to correct.
So it's a pretty lengthy process. All right, what's next on your bag of tricks?
This is an example of some implants, restorations. If you're missing teeth, this is really the top of the line in tooth replacement. It's fixed in your mouth. Other than yourself, no one will really know that you're missing any teeth.
Now the implant is the dark base that we're looking at there. That's
Yes.
a titanium.
Yes.
Titanium root. It's a fake root. It's a replacement root that's inserted in the jaw.
Yes, and the surgeon will place that, and then I go back, and once it's healed and integrated, we place the restorative component.
That's the top of the line procedure available now, right?
Yes, it
For missing
is.
teeth.
And that's one area where a lot of advancements have been made, and they're always coming out with new techniques as well as actual materials. And it's my job as the dentist to advise you on what's the best for you. You don't have to do all the research. I'll do that for you and let you know what your options are.
That's very good. And then you have one other element there.
Yes, this is, sleep apnea has been, obstructive sleep apnea has been in the news quite a bit now. And this is a dental appliance that treats sleep apnea.
Show what it does.
It basically repositions the jaw forward and holds it in that position, and it's custom titrated for the patient.
So
it
you put those on your mouth when you go to sleep?
Yes, it takes the place of what's called a CPAP machine, which is a positive pressure machine to treat sleep apnea. It's for patients who can't tolerate their CPAPs, or maybe who travel and don't want to have to travel with their CPAP machines.
Well, I want to take a moment and point out the doctor's facilities are headquartered again in Johnson City, Tennessee. This is a very handsome-looking dental office, no question about that. Obviously, I know one of the things you really go overboard in doing is trying to make your patients feel comfortable and at ease when they come into your office. Your staff pays a lot of attention to that?
Oh, yes. For us, the number one priority is about building a relationship with the patient and their care and comfort, making certain that they have the amenities they want. If someone prefers a heated neck wrap and wants the chair massagers turned on, we have that ready and waiting for them. Whereas if someone maybe doesn't prefer the neck wrap, maybe they want to be able to kick their shoes off and have a pillow for underneath their knees or something like that, then we have all those amenities ready, or hand paraffin dips. Pretty much you name it, and we have it available for our patients.
Hand paraffin dips, chair massagers.
Right.
Sounds wonderful. Yes. Painless dentistry?
Yes, that's what we strive for.
It really has become almost painless, hasn't it?
It really has, and for our high fear, high anxiety patients, of course, we do offer the oral conscious sedation, which pretty much you feel as if you've just slept through the procedure and you don't really have any memory of the dental procedure that took place, and we do offer that. So,
Dr. Cameron, it has been amazing talking to you and learning about some of these techniques that are available. I want to thank you for taking the time to come and educate us. It's been very interesting indeed, and obviously anyone in your neighborhood in East Tennessee, in Johnson City, this is a dentist that would be well worth talking to. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I'm William Shatner, and you're watching Moving America Forward.
This organization represents companies across our great nation that embody the spirit, dedication, know-how, and can-do attitude which has made America the great nation it is today. And now let's present the Keeping America Strong Award.
Now it's my honor to present this prestigious award to Dr. Angela Cameron, a specialist in cosmetic dentistry at her office, Sophisticated Smiles in Johnson City, Tennessee. Dr. Cameron, a pleasure to give this to you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And everyone here in California has been so hospitable, and I wanted to thank you so much for choosing me for this award. And I wanted to also say a personal thanks to all my many wonderful patients, without whom I couldn't do what I do.
You're very welcome.
That's it for another edition of Moving America Forward. I'm Bert Tenzer. Join us again as we continue to bring you the entrepreneurs who move America forward.
I'm William Shatner, and for all of us at Moving America Forward, thanks for watching.